Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good?
Hello.
We are back at it, man.
Whew. After, holy cow,
Yeah, man.
some minor technical difficulties.
That's what happens when you're not around for a minute.
And
You step back on the scene, and then everything is just like, yo.
okay.
Ready?
Hello. Welcome to the Sunday Sip, where it is Sunday.
And we sip. I go by the name of Terry.
I am Addy. How y'all doing? This wonderfully dreary, dark gray Christmas day.
Christmas day?
I mean, I'm thinking
Where you
holiday.
at?
I'm thinking because I just finished doing all the Christmas decorations.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
right. So you like wide
I got Christmas
open
in the brain.
Christmas today. But
Yes.
we're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
We got a couple of more weeks.
But we are doing something new. Our Vlogmas.
You just jump right on in. With it,
I mean,
huh?
I had to. I got Christmas on the brain.
Well, get it off the brain. You don't need to be there. Get it on off of there, man.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Starting out, getting the homework out the way. If you have not rang the doorbell, that is what. Oh, I thought you were doing the doorbell. If you have not rang the doorbell, please ring the doorbell. By that, we mean the thumbs up button. If you have not rang it already, welcome to the party and ring that doorbell as you walk in. If you have a question, because this is a live Q&A, hit the Q colon or the question mark down below. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know why you haven't yet, make sure you have hit that subscribe button and that bell notification to be notified when we post something new.
Yeah, what she said. All that of what she said.
All that.
And if you are currently out at sea, no matter where you are, first off, thank you for taking the time out of your vacation to come out and hang with us. To all the crew that normally jump in just to say hi or to check to see if they're going to be in the latest vid, welcome aboard. And before we continue any further, I just want to say a very sincere thank you to everyone that sent condolences my way. We had an unfortunate passing in my family. I lost my paternal grandmother earlier this week, and it was just so much going on because we celebrated her life yesterday, which is the day my maternal grandmother passed away. So there was a lot going on, but it was nothing but great times. So from the bottom of my heart, I sincerely thank you guys for all the well wishes you sent your way. But life goes on, as she would say, and it's time to get back down to business. So welcome aboard.
Hello, hello, hello.
So if you are sipping with us today, it is your choice, but we're going to be doing something simple. Didn't really have time because we just drove back in from home and had to get everything together. But we're going to do a good old-fashioned eggnog, and we're going to get into that a little bit.
Because it's holiday season.
Because it's holiday season, Addy. That's right. We now know that it's holiday season.
It's holiday season.
Thank you that you put all the decorations up and
Thank
you got
you.
Christmas on the brain. But I
Yep.
need you to come on back down to the seas because we ain't got there
Lord.
yet. We got a couple of more weeks.
We got 2 weeks.
A couple of more weeks.
2.
That's a couple. All right.
It took me a minute to get in the holiday spirit.
So if this is your first time, this is kind of usual what happens on the sip. You're going to get the real from us. Guarantee that. But we have had a lot going on the last couple of weeks. Earlier, or toward the end of last month, we may mention that a lot of people thought it was funny that we kept saying that we were getting ready for our cruising season,
Yes.
Because we kicked off on the MSC Seascape, and let me tell you, we have an updated review on our thoughts about MSC coming. Let us just say
We understand.
it will probably be the first time we ever just rip into a cruise line. Mm-hmm. Not hard, but just enough that they know that, hey, y'all got something going on that maybe need to pay a little attention to. Mm-hmm. Then after that, we got off and we got on Celebrity's newest Edge class ship, the Ascent. You've probably seen the videos, the little walkthrough tours. Let me just say,
Wow.
it reminded me
of why.
Of just why I love celebrity. And before you guys start, toasting us down in the comments and everything, but I thought you loved Virgin, y'all virgin. But I always said that there was like a half and half, a really close run
him.
for Virgin.
Yes, for him.
But, so let me break it down. I like Virgin for the cruise line itself.
Right.
There's a time and a place for it.
Yes.
But for my bougie behind
For the actual ship.
and the customer service
Yes.
and all things that go along with it, I got to give it to the edge class of ships from Celebrity. So,
Okay, then because you said you really enjoyed Prima class as well.
I do.
So
Don't get me to rank them. I'm not going to do that. We're talking about celebrity today, and we will talk about.
But that's the burning question everyone's got.
I don't see the burning question down in the comments. So I'm just saying, for me in my household right here.
In your, not the household, but in
my
your
house. This is my household.
Oh,
this
in
right
your
here,
bubble.
all this is my household.
Your bubble. Okay.
I am team celebrity.
Or edge class.
Edge class.
You got to be specific.
Yeah, team celebrity edge class.
Gotcha. I hear you.
So what about you?
I still have a special place in my heart for Virgin, overall as a cruise line. As a cruise line, they're still number one for me. But Edge class has always been, going.
Baby! How y'all ladies say it? Baby!
Baby! Okay? The Edge, going on the Ascent, just walking the ship and seeing all the artwork and how they have stepped up their customer service to where everybody, no matter what their role is on the ship, everyone speaks to you and recognizes you. If it's a wave, it's a hello, good day, ma'am, good day, sir, how was your day, everything okay? Everyone on that ship spoke to us, and it was just, it made you feel special.
Yeah.
It made you really feel special.
But you got to keep in mind that was Celebrity.
It was a preview, and it was the A team.
It was their A team. But after talking to a couple of the cruise, the crew,
that one.
Then I've learned that everybody on that ship, they drink the Kool-Aid. They are about that celebrity life.
So
yes. what we got is what people are getting.
They're hardcore celebrity crew.
Man, so if you got any questions at all about the Edge class from Celebrity, or specifically the Ascent, today is your day to answer all the questions, and we'll try to give you
gorgeous
the answers. Simply put a Q colon down in the comment section below, or simply say question. That way we see it and we can be off and running to the races. But yeah, man. So speaking of getting back to the races and our cruise season. Yes, things are about to get
to ramp up.
About to get pretty busy with us. So coming up, have we already said what we were doing coming up? We said
no.
We didn't.
No.
So all right. We have another cruise coming up before the end of the year.
2 weeks.
And literally 2 weeks. So we're gonna celebrate New Year's at sea. Let's just say that. And while we were on the seascape, we were notified that
I don't know if y'all saw in the stories and
for the second year in a row, man,
the live that
we were selected out of 25,000 plus people in North America to return for second year in the top 100 for Virgin Voyages. So
screaming.
Yeah, you just weird today, man.
I am not.
That's just you.
It's just me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Weird.
But yes, we were selected as top 100 first mates, which means we're the top 100, are part of the top 100 travel advisors that sell Virgin Voyages in the country.
In North America. You got to add countries
because
to North America. It's not just the U.S.
Okay, so yeah, you're right.
So with that being said, we now have run into a situation where the cruise that we're going on at the end of the year is now going to run into that celebration because they've invited everybody to sail at the top of the year. Following that, end of January, one of the most talked about
Cruises,
ships, inaugurals, the one that raped my pockets.
Raped everybody.
And if anybody would like to go and you want to buy my, I'll sell it to you if you for the right price. You can go if you really want to go on that Icon of the Seas. I got you, but
you got to match.
What?
You got to match the price.
Man, it was hard. So coming up at the end of the month, we got Icon of the Seas. So we're definitely going to be doing that. And then we got the Super Bowl cruise coming up in February. Then we got 2.5 coming up on Virgin again out of San Juan. And then we get a little break. Well,
Poquito.
Yeah, well, no, because my boss is taking us out
In
to
March.
sea. So that's going to be dope.
That's why I said poquito.
So I gotta know. You may not be going. Yeah, I'm just saying you'll be going. And then back in July. So yeah. Things
and then
are
we might
ramping up.
have the Regent fam in March too.
So we got a lot going on.
Got a lot going on.
Yeah. So take it away, Addy. What you got to say today?
That we are truly grateful for all of you that have booked with us for Virgin Voyages. That really meant a lot to us to help us get back into the top 100. And if you are interested in going on any other cruises with us, we still have room on the Terry Super Bowl cruise, and we still have room on 2.5. So if you are interested in going with us on any one of those, send us an email.
Yeah. So like Addy said, past, present, and future clients of ours, again, thank you. We're here to serve you. And if you would like to take a Virgin Voyage, you see that little QR code up on the screen. Simply scan that with your phone.
Bing, bing.
When you click it, it'll go straight to Virgin's site up in the upper left-hand corner. You will notice that it will say sold and serviced by Terrence Bibb. That's how you know that you're going to be working with Addy and I. We really appreciate it. So we can get in there for a third time in 2025. But let's talk about the Celebrity Ascent.
Yes.
So our very first time doing an Edge class ship was about 5 years ago.
Yes.
We've mentioned it. Actually, that series of videos were the very first videos that we posted on our YouTube page.
That was the intro to our channel.
Those were the very first cruise vlogs. You can go back and check those out. But to be able to come back and see what the ship was about, and see if there were anything different, what kind of changes that they made, was pretty interesting. But
yes.
All in all, what it basically did was just remind us of just how much we love celebrity. What about you? What were some of the highlights for you?
All the cool artwork. Everywhere you went on that ship, there was some beautiful piece of artwork. I do like the way that the 4 main dining rooms were, and they allowed you to pick and choose. Even if you did have main dining, it allowed you to choose which type of main dining you went to, because they had 4 different types of restaurants. And they were all basically your choice. So you got to go to eat dinner whenever you wanted between 5:30 and 9. So I thought that was really cool. I did love the way that they changed how, like for us, when we went on the Edge, the martini bar in the atrium was kind of like in a corner. I liked how on Ascent, it was like a main attraction. It was in the center of the floor. So I like that. Okay. I think that layout was a lot better. It was just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Another favorite was us finally staying in the infinite veranda cabin. Yeah. Oh, it was beautiful. And then you figuring out how to use the blinds.
Yeah, that really kind of threw me off. I didn't even know. I happened to, and we'll get into the cabin shortly, but I was walking by and I looked into another room and I was like, yo, that room looks different. They got like a little blind. So I'm asking
our steward,
attendant, like,
Raymond,
like, yo, like, is that a different class room? And he looking at me like,
dude, no.
What are you talking about? I was like, it's got a blind in it, bro. And he was like,
he literally said, I asked you
if you knew all you needed to know about the room. And you were like, yeah, we got it. So, he came back and told
Thanks,
us
Raymond.
after the fact that, yes, we had blinds.
He said, I asked you.
But for those of you that have sailed across multiple cruise lines, each one has its very own unique personality.
Yes.
In other words, no matter how many different cruises you take, there's always going to be something new to experience. And
Yes.
I know by the reactions and the comments and from people that actually were on board with us, it was mind-boggling. Like I'm pretty sure we have some converts now that are going to be thinking twice about other lines. Now, the Celebrity Ascent is the fourth ship in the Edge class of ships, as Celebrity calls them. And
Edge, Beyond.
Yeah, and you got Edge, Beyond, which I still want to do because
We still want to do Beyond.
I feel like Beyond has a little extra special sauce.
It's got a little.
I think it does.
And then you got Apex.
Got Apex.
And now Ascent.
Yeah. So you got 4, and then there's another one that's coming.
Number 5 to finish up the series.
Yeah. Which we were talking, and I'm like,
Which is
how can you
Excel.
top this ship?
That's what they're
Like this class. Like if I don't even know how they could, because it's just, if you've seen it, then you know. It's just like
I don't know how they could talk. I mean, I don't know if they're expecting Excel, which is the last ship,
so
to outdo. I think it's just going to be on caliber with all the rest of the sisters.
So for those that aren't familiar with Celebrity, like you may be listening to us and you're like, what in the world is Celebrity?
What in the world is Celebrity?
Celebrity is part of the Royal Caribbean portfolio. It's kind of like, how can I put it? Royal is like a Toyota. No cap. Royal is like a Toyota.
Okay.
And the Celebrity is like an upscale Lexus.
Okay.
Same family, but just a little more upscale. I mean, because Lexus is nothing more than a Toyota.
Okay, so let me put. So a Camry.
I mean,
that's a Toyota Camry. It's still a nice car.
Yeah.
And it's got all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
It's a nice family sedan.
Yeah.
And then you got the Celebrity, which would be the Lexus ES whatever.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's basically it. So if you're familiar with the Royal brand, Celebrity is their Lexus.
I got it. I like that.
Yeah, and it all starts. So we'll take you from the experience from the beginning. It all starts when you get to Fort Lauderdale, and you get to terminal number 25.
25.
I remember we were the first people to go through that terminal when it was built just 5 years ago. It seems like it was like
it seems forever ago.
Later than that, but it's a multi-story facility.
It's very modern.
Very modern, really spacious. I think
it gives you a feeling like when you walk in, because there's like the escalator and the artwork in there. It doesn't give you a feel of cruise ship terminal at all.
No.
If you feel like you're actually walking into a hotel, almost like a boutique hotel.
Right.
My nose itches.
And
sorry.
The amount of time that it takes to get from the door to the ship is less than 5 minutes.
Well, right around 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, less than 10.
No more than 5. I'm going to stand by that.
It is bing, bing, bing. You're on the ship.
I'm going to stand by that. And then it's unlike other ships when you're kind of going and you get on and you walk right into the atrium.
Oh, no.
No.
They don't hit you with that.
Edge class don't even want you to even do that.
You ease into it.
You walk. You walk right into the ship's, and then you walk on the outside, and then when you come in, you're eased into it as you walk through
the art gallery, and some of the sculptures.
But then, when you get to that Grand Plaza,
and
the Grand Plaza is Celebrity's atrium. It's multi-leveled, and it has one of the highlights, I think, of the ship is the Martini Bar.
Yeah.
That is like the gathering spot. It's a great introduction to the style and the atmosphere that comes with the Edge class.
And it's not like any other atrium, because you know how most atriums have like the staircases and stuff like that, and they do have staircases, but you get to see all the different levels from level 3 all the way up to like level 6.
Yeah.
And it's artwork and it's sculptures and it's lights.
Yeah.
And And you're able to see all the way down to the main bar, the martini bar, but you're able to see into the specialty restaurants on 5, and you're able to see the specialty restaurants and the special bars on deck 4. Yeah. And so it's very open.
Yeah.
But not.
So I think it's not meant to be a nice cruise ship. The Edge class was designed to be a nice resort. In fact, when you walk around, it's the colors are calming, for one. The lighting is always perfect. The music is relaxing. I even think they put like white noise.
They do
in
certain areas,
so that it's not intrusive on you.
And even in like the elevator bays, there's the like smooth, not smooth jazz, but like spa music.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's got a lot of contemporary style. It's a vibe. Shout out to Sig. She was with us. She says that Ascent changed my whole cruising life.
We
LOL
told y'all.
Carnival. Who?
I remember she walked up to us and she was like, y'all said it, but y'all didn't let me know.
Man, come on, man. Come on. But really caught our attention. And even though it was a preview, so it was not at capacity.
No.
But even with that being said, the way that the ship is designed, it's got an open, airy feeling. So you never feel like you're crowded, even when things got busy. So, you know, that thing is nice, really nice.
Y'all are so funny.
So there were a lot of cool spots that were highlights. The solarium is one. They have a really, the solarium was so chill that people would go in there at night and just take one of the lounge chairs and just lay out and read a book or take a nap or just relax, because they put those blue lights,
little and
pink
it's
accents, and it's just, and the smell,
and again more spa music.
Man, come on. Chandra said, "Celebrity is that girl."
She is.
Yeah, man.
She is.
Yeah, she is. So it's just. It's a lot. It's hard to. Yeah.
There's not one thing, and another thing. Even though we were not at capacity, there was not a lack of seating or deck space or like deck chairs at all. Like there were so many deck chairs. I don't know if you guys did not see the walkthrough, go watch the walkthrough, and you will see what I'm talking about. But every single spot on that ship that had a view of the water, the concept that they want you to be a part of the ocean and see part of the ocean and have like that. You had a place to sit and chill and relax and have views of the water. Yeah,
for sure. Brenda Bell says, I'll be on the Celebrity Ascent on January 7th for my birthday cruise.
Ooh, Capricorn.
Silent Symbol 1906 says, happy Sunday from the Scarlet Lady, currently docked at the port in the Dominican Republic right now. Shout out to you guys.
Taino Bay.
Man, that is one of my favorite ports for sure. But I'm still going back to the Grand Plaza because
you had a lot of fun in there.
That is the place that sets the tone for the whole ship. And you've got the Martini Bar, right?
The Martini Bar.
And
who is your guy?
Putu from Bali. So pretty much all
the bartenders,
if not most of their bartenders, are flair bartenders. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, those are the bartenders that do the tricks and whatnot. And you remember the guy that had the one on his head and one on his shoulder and was pouring, and then he took a shot while you gotta wait for the video for that.
He was doing the most in a cool way.
in the evening, they turn it into like a little mini live music venue, which is where I'm going to draw a comparison now to Virgin Voyages, because most people know that we mentioned that Virgin started doing the little pop-ups around the ship with different musical acts and different things. And we noticed that Celebrity
is starting
to adopt some of that too, because there would be little random pop-ups of entertainment that would happen in the Grand Plaza or a couple of little areas around the ship that was very Virgin Voyage.
Very Virgin Voyage-esque.
Yeah. So that was that. Moving on to the theater. The theater is very, very nice.
Oh my God.
The Edge class. It's a massive circular room. I think it was 2 stories.
It is 2 stories.
2 stories.
With 270-degree views.
The stage can raise, it can lower. They got that high speed screen. They got cables and wires coming out the roof.
It's the show.
Oh man, we only got a chance to see one, but that one was
one show was. It reminded us again of why we liked the entertainment on Celebrity, and that is because, or I should say the Edge class,
right.
And that is because it's modern.
Right.
The singers can not sing, but they can sing.
Oh yeah, they was on one.
They can sing.
They was on one.
The dancers can get down, and they do it it's traditional, but with modern music. So they were singing Harry Styles' Watermelon Sugar. They did the most epic remix of Rhythm Nation.
with the Matrix tied into it. Because, we was like, yo, if they messed this up,
you cannot mess up Miss Jackson.
But man, they did the
but
thing.
They killed it.
Look at Carly Messia with C says, baby, it was life-changing.
Honestly.
Telling you, yo.
So...
Yeah.
The show was phenomenal. Mind you, they did have other entertainment acts like the singer dude.
Yeah.
And the band dude.
Yeah. The entertainment was on one.
They were on one.
The entertainment was on one. Q Creations, thank you for your condolences. She says, I'm currently sailing on the Carnival of Valor right now, and it's been one rough ride coming back to New Orleans.
Oh, you guys are hitting that storm.
Yeah,
Be careful.
Be careful out there. Gwendolyn says, Edge class is pressure. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Vacation Vibes in the house.
Hey, boo.
Happy Sunday. Sig's going to give you a little flavor of what she thought being a first-timer. She says, to me, the customer service from the Ascent crew was the same that I experienced on the summit. That is consistency across the Celebrity brand.
Yes.
So another area of the ship, however, we did not get to venture there, is the retreat. But we did know some people that went to the retreat. So if the Edge class is already a resort, the retreat is their
resort. Their ship within the ship concept.
Within a resort. Yeah. Higher end rooms, nice rooms, lounge area, outdoor pool and sun deck. Private restaurants. It's just, it's fantastic. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do that one day, and we can show you what that's about. Maybe when we make a trip to Alaska. Maybe. Oh, and if you didn't know what I'm talking about, our 3.0 group cruise
is
in July.
The Celebrity Edge.
Is on the original Edge. So some
Which
of this,
so
if you are booked with us, I know you're getting excited because now you're actually seeing what the ship is
what
about.
You're what you can expect.
For those of you that are now finding out about Celebrity and want to go, we'd love to be your agents. You'll find all the information. Just hit us up at addyandterry.com. Let's see here. We just got a lot of people asking a lot of questions. Let's start with one here. Guy wants to know, do they have a kids club?
Absolutely. They have quite a big area for the kids. One part of the ship is like usually, words. The whole deck 2, the main part of deck 2 is their teen club. They put them on the bottom and they called it the basement. So the whole, the main part of deck 2 is their teen area. And then on deck 3?
Literally put them in the bottom of the ship.
Literally put them in the basement. But it's all cool. It's modded out for teenagers.
It's dope. It's
but
really
they
dope.
Basically put it down there so the kids would have their own space, so to speak, and not conflict with any of the areas up top for the adults. And then I want to say, was it deck 3 or deck 4? I'm not sure which one, but the younger kids have those areas. I didn't really tour those areas because we ain't had no reason to.
We ain't got no kids, so yeah.
But they do have a kids club area.
Yeah. G Fox, thanks for the congrats on top 100. We really appreciate it. What's up, Gina? She says, thanks for your vlog on the Ascent. I booked the maiden voyage on the Excel in 25.
See you there.
Thank you. So going back to the pool area and the solarium, all right? If you want to be by the pool, you want to be by some water, you got two main options on the Edge class ship. First is the general pool deck.
Yes.
That's
which
an
is
Olympic-sized
ginormous.
pool, right? Would you say that was an Olympic-sized pool? I think it is, or maybe a little larger. It's a big pool.
It's a big pool.
All right.
It's the biggest pool that we know at sea.
Yeah, that I've seen.
Yes.
That we've seen. Yeah. They've got some great artwork to include. Each edge class has this unique feature that they have
feature sculpture.
in front of the pool. On this one was a giant silver octopus that looked like something out of the Terminator. That's what I kept calling it, like the Terminator. Like when the Terminator gets
would
shot,
morph into a different shape.
Yeah. And then,
you are so silly.
And then there's the solarium, like I said, multiple decks, dome ceiling, very calm and serene. It's got a pool in there, albeit smaller, and then 2 hot tubs along the side. So that was.
Oh, and you're forgetting the plunge pools, or is that what you were talking about?
Well, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, but you were saying all the pools. So.
Yeah. I guess we could count the plunge pools. Go ahead and tell me about the plunge pools.
Okay, so the plunge pools on the Ascent, they're on the very, very top of the ship, and they are epic because they are infinity pools. So they literally like hang off the side of the ship a little bit, and they're warm, so they're not hot tubs, but they're not cold, so they're not. It's like a heated pool, and you can literally sit and lounge up there all day if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
absolutely gorgeous.
Those things. We didn't get in there, but
no,
I think that would have been kind of cool.
That would have been cool.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Let's talk about rooftop garden. On the Edge class of ships, it's an open space. You got seating areas. You've got the large TV screen that you can watch movies and whatnot. It's like being in a park.
Yes.
They were playing pickleball.
Yes. During the day, they have the pickleball set up. And at night, they put out more chairs for people to watch either sports or movies.
Yeah, I think in the morning they do like the yoga classes and whatnot. So it's like having a little mini park.
Yes.
On a ship.
Because all the plants up there are live.
That you can go kind of like just chill and relax with whoever you're with or by yourself.
Absolutely beautiful.
That was pretty dope. Moving on to what we thought was the most amazing spot on Edge. And the one that they hyped up the most, and that was Eden. It's another signature area on board the Edge classes of ships, and it's hard to
describe it. It's 3 stories, or I should say 3 decks. It's a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's a bar.
Yeah.
It's got food.
Tons of natural light.
Food during the day.
Yeah.
All natural plants. A lounge.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, and it's at the aft of the ship, so you can really just go back there and watch the wake.
Yeah. It's
everything.
One of the dopest areas, I think, on the ship when you just want to relax and chill, do something different. At night, it turns into a high-end restaurant.
Yes.
With different performances going on pretty much all day long. So, man, shout out.
Eden it's one of those spots. It's like the cocktail bar is craft cocktails. I'm not actually a big fan of a lot of the cocktails because they use a lot of bourbon.
Well, bourbon and a lot of herbal,
smoky, bold herbal flavors. I did drink a few.
Yeah.
But Terry loved it because they had that one, the garden.
Yeah.
You liked that one, and that one smoked drink that I cannot remember the name of, that came in the little capsule thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it, but you enjoyed it. But we did see quite a few people up there on the sea day.
Yeah.
Knocked out.
Yeah.
They took advantage of the serene scene and would sleep.
Yeah, it was nice. And it's also
one of the mini beds.
On the outside, it's one of 4 different areas where if you smoke or you smoke cigars or you vape, that you can go do. And it's like really, really, really sexy. Yes. If you're just now joining us, welcome. This is the Sunday Sip. I'm Addy. She's Terry.
Reverse
rewind. I was going to see if you were
I was going to say reverse rewind.
Terry, she's Addy. And we are talking about the celebrity ascent. So if you have any questions, make sure you put Q colon down in the comments below. We're going to get ready to answer some of those questions as we continue to talk about our experience and give you a little insight on what's going there. But real quick, I've noticed we've got about 208 people hanging out with us today, but only 123 thumbs up. That's making me feel sad in this holiday season.
What?
If you could go ahead and just hit that thumbs up button, you can see the little cute little thing.
Ding.
Make a little splash when you do it. And if you haven't subscribed, we'd love to have you subscribe. If you notice the top of the screen, we're at least trying to make 15,000 by the end of the year.
We're not that far off.
We got about 1,300 to go. I think we could do that.
I think we could do
I
it.
trust in the people. I believe in the people. But let's answer some questions. Let's see what kind of questions we got.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I have a beverage?
Oh, you want to sip? This is the Sunday. You know, we haven't been sipping as much lately.
Can I have a beverage?
On the sip. Like, I got you. All right, so, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just saying.
Here's some questions.
Okay.
Answer some of the questions.
I shall
you know
go
what to do.
through.
I'm going to go make the copies. Yeah.
Might I partake
My bad.
of a liquid nourishment?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You was in ascent mode.
Hey, man, we trying to get this work, man. Trying to get this work.
You was in ascent mode. Okay, so next question is actually a question. Oh, I know this answer. From Go Vic Go Adventures. What type of wireless mics do you all use? Our mics are the DJI wireless mics, but we also use.
But we also have the
Rode
Wireless Goes.
Wireless Goes. So
and we have the Comica mic. We got a lot of gear.
we have a lot of gear.
You know what? If you guys need some gear, let us know. We're going to have a big, huge sale for Christmas.
Year-end sale.
Yeah, fire sale, so we can get rid of some of this stuff.
But yes, our main go-to wireless mic is the DJI microphone.
You moved my stuff.
I didn't move anything. What are you talking about?
I put everything over there. I can't find it.
What?
Don't worry. Go ahead.
No.
Carry on.
Okay. Arlisa says, when is the Ascent group cruise? There are no plans for an Ascent group cruise as of yet. Hi, Coco. Coco is upset with that. Coco, what is going on? Why are you turning all gremlin?
Our son is.
Oh, okay. But if you guys are interested in a group cruise on Celebrity Ascent or any of the other Edge class ships, let us know in the comments. And we can see what we could put together for 2025. Carla, good friend, says, so should I try not to go on MSC out of Brooklyn? Absolutely. Yes, you should definitely still give it a try. Just know that our opinion of MSC has changed slightly because of the seascape. We still really like the Meraviglia. We just think that MSC has done a lot of changes, and we will give you a review of that soon. All right. G-Fox says, how does the dining work on Celebrity as far as packages? They don't really have packages. They have individual specialty restaurants that you can book a reservation to, and they assume that once you know that you have made that reservation, that you know the price of that particular restaurant because they let you know. They let you know beforehand how much that specialty restaurant is and whether or not it's a la carte or not. And you basically just make the reservation to that particular restaurant. We have tried every single one of the specialty restaurants on Celebrity's Edge class except for one, and that was Le Voyage by Daniel Boulud. And that is because it was completely booked like weeks beforehand. So, they are all wonderful. I liked them all. Terry did not like one in particular. But yeah, you just basically make the reservation and you understand that the price is involved in that. And the complimentary dining is the 4 main restaurants. And question from Michelle. She said, is the seafood tower in the buffet for all Edge class ships, or is this only for the preview sailing? I want to say that the seafood tower, like the seafood thing, was normal. because I've seen it on other sailings, on longer sailings. And she's talking about basically the all-out seafood buffet that was offered. It was a smorgasbord of every type of seafood that you could possibly think of. They had
the realest thing at sea, baby.
Oh my God. They had shrimp, the boiled shrimp, like cocktail shrimp. They had lobster. They had crawfish. They had a seafood lasagna. They had, everything that you could possibly, so many different types of fish.
Yeah.
They had like tandoori style. So they didn't just make seafood. They gave you different preparations of the seafood. So they had different Indian, they had different Italian, they did different like British. They had so many different types of cuisines. So it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
That buffet,
Woo, gee.
y'all.
Celebrity can do no wrong right now.
The buffet on Celebrities class ships, even when we went on the Silhouette,
Yeah.
the buffet, it leaves you speechless. Honestly. Honestly. Oh, you didn't put the little cookie in there.
Oh, you wanted the cookie? I'm sorry.
I didn't know if it would float.
No, I didn't know. I don't want the little cookie in mine. You can have the little cookie in yours.
Aren't these cute? Little star cookies.
So if you're sipping with us, man, happy holidays. Glad to have you here. We're doing eggnog.
Cheers.
Boom, that way.
Oh.
You're welcome.
What's the
Brandy.
brandy? What you
Metaxa.
used the good.
From Greece. All right,
Used the
Carla.
good.
Carla says, until another cruise line gives me $450 for drinks and merch, Virgin is going to be my favorite cruise line. Bless your heart, child. Bless your
I
heart.
completely agree.
Bless your heart. Carlene says, LOL, folks giving away Icon right now. Hey, man, it's just what it is.
Hey, they trying to recoup. That's what it is.
Gwendolyn says it's in Barcelona right now getting its final touches.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, man. Carlene says put some interest on it, man.
Exactly.
Let's see. Regina says agreed. And she was yet another one of our favorite people that were on board enjoying the celebrity experience. She says, agreed, Sig. My first celebrity was on the Millennium in December of 21. That cruise alone made me rank celebrity as #1 based on overall experience.
They do it.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
They make you feel really special.
Boy, don't they? Let's talk about the cabins on the Ascent. So no matter how you want to travel, there is a cabin for you on this ship. Now, first thing you're going to notice when you come up to the ship is that you don't see any balconies.
No.
All you see are
It's glass
floor to
walls.
ceiling glass windows across the entire port and starboard
Which
and
I
aft
think
of the ship.
is absolutely beautiful. I think it
Looks clean.
It looks really clean. And it has to make it a lot easier on the crew when they have to clean the ships.
Yeah.
It has to be so much easier to just go outside and clean the windows.
If you are looking for space in a cabin, then the Edge class ships, they got it for you.
They got
it. And just to prove how much those cabins are worth, they put them on the Icon. And they're going to be rolling them out into the regular Royal Caribbean family. So those are very, very, man, you'll see it. And I had to do the tour this time. So
Yes.
hopefully I did it justice for you.
And we gave a mini tour in our live. So if you saw the live, you got a sneak peek.
Until we get the video out. I'm sorry. A lot of stuff has happened in my life since that trip. So as soon as I can get back to it, I'll get to it.
It's okay.
But we got to get focused. We got to get this channel popping. But with that being said, like you'll automatically notice that there's more space in the doorway when you get there. Everywhere, it's real comfortable. And the infinite balcony, man, I got to give it up to them. Whoever came up with that
Concept. Genius.
So yeah, you just got to watch the video. The fact that you can
Extend your
you
room.
can extend your room if you want to. You can close it off
If you want to.
You can have a little sunroom outside if you want to. You can let the window down if you want to. You can let the shade down if you want to. It's just really, really,
We
really
thoroughly
versatile.
enjoyed the cabin.
Just one large window, and it was.
It let in so much light. during the day.
Man, it was.
There's so much natural light that comes in there that until it is nighttime, you really don't need to turn on lights,
No.
which is so efficient.
And I think in the retreat, they've got some special cabins that have access to the private restaurant, the private lounge, and the sun deck from your cabin. Come on, man.
Because
And
you're
all the
in
rooms come
it's a
with
suite.
premium drinks and Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because it's a suite.
Yo.
So,
What Valencio says? Addy's going, Terry. Okay.
to the march, the cruise that boss lady wants us to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Addy is going.
All right, so let's
you
talk
keep
about
trying to get me out there.
entertainment
Okay.
on the ship.
Aw, thank you, Carmen.
Let's see here. What do I want to say? A lot of people think that sometimes entertainment on cruise lines can be a little
Are you about to talk about what I think you're about to talk about?
hokey, a little, not all that, just different. But let me tell you. So our first experience, let's first off, there's a lot of different entertainment options on the Edge class ships.
Yes.
From live music to the performances in Eden. But let's talk about the club.
The club.
It's actually called the Club.
The Club.
You can go back and see it on the live and the SIP. It's a multi-story spot like Eden as well. Up
Two
top,
stories.
they've got
Or 2 decks.
Miss Pac-Man video games and
very
table
chill.
hockey and stuff like that. So during the day, it's a place to go and play games. And they had this. How do you explain it? It was
It's
like this
augmented, interactive,
augmented reality.
augmented reality, interactive gameplay.
Gaming on the floor. So the floor basically became
The game
a
console.
video game console that you could control.
And you were the controller.
And yeah, it was crazy.
And I made Terry play.
I needed some oxygen as soon as I got on board because that thing will. You ain't even got to go to the gym. Just go in there.
No,
and play that
just
game.
go play the video game.
But you play it with your body.
It looked really fun.
At night, it turns more into a lounge with music, live music and shows.
Yes.
They got one called Smoke and Ivories, which was kind of like a cabaret style show.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a cabaret style show. But there's always something going on there. The theater,
Yeah, they had live
there's
musicians.
no theater at sea like the
Yeah.
one on the Edge class.
Yeah.
The shows, I think, are
Next level.
high end, next level, from a classic cruise style. Because I don't want it to get
Like,
confused with how
the production
Virgin
shows.
does their entertainment.
Yeah, no,
and how
well,
the Edge. So there is a difference.
There is a difference. Yeah, the celebrity show is your traditional production show, but it's made for modern audiences. Ha
There, boom, that way. There you go.
Made for modern audiences. Like I said, the music selection that they choose, the type of dancing that they do.
Yeah.
They did acrobatics, so they had people flying across the ceiling.
Right, man. Right. It was dope.
It was cool.
It was dope. It was dope. Let's see what else. I gotta look at my notes. See what else we're talking about here.
Hit that thumbs up, y'all.
Thank you.
And if you're watching the replay for our replay people, because we know we get quite a few y'all that are team replay, thank you for watching as well.
So, okay, let's get into something I know everybody want to know about. And you kind of briefly touched on it when we were talking about Ocean Cafe. Let's talk about the food because food is a major part of any cruise
people
ship
asked about that.
experience.
Yes.
And on the Ascent,
Food did not disappoint. Like I said, we have eaten at each of the specialty restaurants except for one. And even in main dining, because we wanted to make sure that we tried all of the dining
Right.
to make it accessible to everybody. Even main dining felt elevated, like you were eating in specialty dining.
if you're really into high-end food, you're in luck.
You are in luck
You're in
because
luck.
everything was flavorful. Everything was fresh. Everything was simply delicious and presented fabulously.
Yeah. So if you got simpler taste buds, you're gonna have to look around a little bit to find something to fit. I mean, the buffet is gonna take care.
Yeah, the buffet will take care of you because they had
everything you need.
They had some normal stuff up there.
But
Because the pizza, oh my God, the pizza.
so with that being said, free spots to eat include Ocean View Cafe, which
Is
by
their buffet.
far is my favorite buffet at sea. Not only for the food selections, but for the mere size of it. Like it don't feel like a
massive.
buffet. It don't feel like a buffet.
Massive.
They serve everything from pizza to lobster tails in there.
Yep.
All kind of.
we witnessed that.
There's a small cafe in Eden
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
that has salad and sandwiches. So if you're looking
A
for
little
that,
sandwich spot that's
which is
very
included.
similar to the Park Cafe on Royal.
The Spa Cafe has light fare
Oh, I love that. That's where I went that one morning for breakfast.
right outside
Or
of
lunch.
the cabana area. You've got the Masked Grill where you can grab a burger or a sandwich if you want something
Burgers, hot dogs, and they had a variety of burgers. So if you wanted a veggie burger or if you wanted a turkey burger, you had those options as well.
Right. And here's one thing that I absolutely enjoy about Celebrities Edge Class ships is the 4 main dining restaurants. You want to talk about why those are so unique?
Each one is a special or focuses on a different type of cuisine. So you had the one that we went to, which was Tuscan, and that's because we're Italian. We love Italian. We're Italian cuisine lovers. So we went to Tuscan and they featured pastas and Italian cuisine. And then you have Cyprus, which focuses on Mediterranean cuisine. And then you have Normandy, which focuses on French cuisine. And then you have Cosmopolitan, which is your everything. So it's like global. So all cuisines kind of rolled into one. They all have the same main components to their menu, but each individual restaurant has something that's specific to their restaurant. Like they'll have menu that's specific to Tuscan that you can't get in Cosmopolitan, say for instance. But it was delicious.
Yeah, man. So you can definitely find something from the included side of food and not go wrong and have something different every single day
Absolutely.
of your cruise. But the thing with the Edge Class, those specialty restaurants.
They fill up fast.
Yes. And they have quite a few. One we definitely have to do. We weren't able to get in this time. Sorry about that. I'm trying to clear up the screen. Is Le Voyage by Daniel Boulud. Do you want to talk about that?
For my foodies out there, if you know who Chef Daniel Boulud is, he is a New York-based restaurateur, and he has several high-speed restaurants in New York. I want to say at least 4 or 5 restaurants. But Le Voyage is his first endeavor with celebrity and working with a cruise line. So I want to say it was $118.
Yeah, I think so.
$118 per person for, I want to say, a 4 or 5 course meal. Can't beat that, especially from Daniel Boulud. It's the only restaurant that's completely enclosed on the ship, meaning there's no windows. So you go into the restaurant and it's decorated beautifully. But the only way you can get in the restaurant is with a restoration.
A restoration?
A reservation.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You going to need to be restored after that.
Restored.
I'm just saying, man.
But yes, the only way you can get in the restaurant is through reservation. So we weren't able to get in.
No. There's also Raw on 5.
Which I loved.
You want to talk about that?
I loved it. It's basically your raw seafood, or not raw seafood, raw restaurant. So they provide raw food and seafood / sushi. I can't talk. Sushi restaurant.
Right.
So it's basically a Japanese cuisine type restaurant, but they do serve individual seafood towers. At moderate prices. And when I say the cheapest one was what, 30 something dollars?
Yeah.
And you got oysters. You got a variety. So you got oysters, crab legs, and some shrimp on that tower.
Right.
But you can go from that one all the way up to a major tower that was like $100 and some and get even more options.
Right.
So we went, and this is probably, I want to say this one, it was the a la carte.
Yeah.
So you don't pay a prefix menu price. You basically pay a la carte. So what you order is you pay that amount. And we each got some noodles and we each got some sushi. But Terry was still sushi'd out from our hour of all-you-can-eat sushi on the
seascape. Yeah, man.
So he wasn't feeling it. But the food was delicious. They had some lobster and crab wontons that were so good. And the crab roll, not what I didn't have crab roll. What was this the roll that I had?
I don't remember.
Yours was good. You had like a barbecue salmon sushi roll, and it was delicious.
Man, we ate so much food. I can't remember all of it. Life is BS says, my brother and I were on the cruise with you. The Celebrity Ascent, the retreat was by far the best cruise ship experience I've ever had. Shout out to Ben and Tracy Spillman. Yeah, they were on board with us. They had some choice words with us about MSC, which I understand. But man,
yes.
Talk about a good couple, good people.
Yes.
They really enjoyed themselves, and I could tell. So shout out to Ben and Tracy Spillman.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can't wait to cruise with you
we
again.
met quite a few people.
And yeah, we did.
That were just like, oh my gosh.
So just to go through a couple more of the specialty restaurants, you've got the Rooftop Garden Grill, which we ate at. You've got Eden, of course.
Yes.
You've got Le Grand Bistro. You've got Le Petit Chef that has like this little visual thing on the plates. And then you got the Fine Cut Steakhouse.
Yes.
And in addition to those two, if you are in the retreat or in the aqua class, you have access to probably
the most beautiful
the
restaurants.
most beautiful and best tasting restaurant at sea, Blue.
And Lumine.
So those are your specialty restaurants. You will not
be
miss
disappointed.
Food. you will not miss out on food. So just touch on what were some of our likes? What were some of your likes?
The layout of the ship, actually. Once you do like a full walk around of that ship, it's very, very easy to figure out where things are. The way that I have it laid out is very easy to maneuver the ship. So, and even if you're like in Eden and you're trying to like be a part of the action but not part of the action, there's ways to walk around and get to where you want to get on that ship without being in the way. So if that makes sense. I love all the artwork, the murals, the colorfulness, the sculptures, the paintings on the wall. I'm an art fanatic, and that ship pleases my heart.
Right.
It's very Instagrammable. If that makes sense to you all out there that want to take pictures, it is a content creator's dream for taking pictures.
Yeah.
And the bed was comfortable. That was my final thing.
That was your final thing?
The bed was really comfortable.
So I guess for me, my pros for Celebrity and Celebrity Ascent, I have to give it up to the main dining situation. The fact that you're not assigned to a dining room that you have to go to night after night, but you can choose one of 4 to go to at your leisure.
Yeah.
And depending on which one of those 4 you go to, they've got their own specialty meals just for that restaurant. Was huge. Of course, can't say enough about the cabin, the infinite balcony. That was amazing.
Yes.
From bow to stern, just how it felt really open and spacious. Like the ship is just, if you love resort life and you love being grown and sexy and you want that type of vibe, if you're a bougie brother like me, then the edge class of Celebrity is your ship. It just hands down.
I thought you were gonna say the variety of different smoking areas. Not just necessarily smoking areas.
That was cool.
But like you had
the bars. Oh,
yeah, the bar.
Man, come on. Let me go back to the pros. All right. The cocktails were cocktailing on the Ascent. I did not have one bad cocktail. Shout out to the world.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man. So many.
What was the bar name? World Class Bar.
Yeah, World Class Bar.
And our girl, Melissa.
Ooh.
The bars were barring.
Man, poo-too down in the martini bar. The bars were bar. You could not. So the bars, hands down, if you want a good drink, you got it.
Yes.
If you want a nice, comfortable spot to go and have a smoke, you got it. 4 different places to choose from.
Yes.
The Sunset Bar in the back
Sunset
of the ship made
Bar.
us feel like we were back in the Mykonos.
Yes.
So those are all our pros.
Yes.
Now,
The bars were barring.
with that being said,
That was a lot of pros.
there has to be some cons. Not that it has to be, but there has to be balance in the force. So what were some of your cons? If you had any, you may not have had any. You may think that was the world's best vacation.
No, I can say that one con would be daytime activities.
Okay.
And it could have been just because we were on a preview sailing, that there wasn't much to do.
Right. You think so? Or was it that we were just doing so much?
Like
we
our
didn't have
sea
time
day.
to- well, we were only there for 3 days.
That's what I'm saying. It could have just been because it was a preview.
Mm.
But even on our sea day, that daytime, there wasn't really much that
I don't know.
interested me.
Well, you
to
sleep
go
half
do.
the day, so
Well, if we party all night, you gotta catch up on rest sometime.
yeah, whatever, man.
But they did have some activities. Like, I did enjoy the fact that they did have some free fitness classes,
Okay,
like the stretching class that I did go to.
right.
I did find that was something that was also Virgin-esque. That they started having different fitness classes throughout the day, because I went to that class at 2 in the afternoon, that were throughout the day, and they were free, which more cruise lines need to start doing that. But cons, yeah, just that they didn't have anything like cool. I mean, that I was really interested to do during the day. I'm not that big into karaoke and trivia. So, I am, but do I want to do that on a cruise? No.
I have the only
What's a con?
a con for me from this cruise would be obvious. It wasn't long enough yet again.
Yeah.
But that's not from the ship. So they attempted to do something new for the first time, and it was kind of a knockoff, and it was not.
I went to sleep.
It was not the same. So if you've watched our Virgin blogs, you know anything about Virgin, and I'm not saying that they were trying to copy, but Virgin
tried to
does
copy.
Scarlet Night, right?
Right.
And the big pool party outside the pool, boom, 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 boom. Well, let's just say they made their first attempt at doing something similar, and it was kind of weird. Those that were there,
The shimmer.
if you agree, let me know down in the comments below. But it was not Scarlet Night. I'll give them a C for effort.
See? That's not a good grade.
I'll give them a C for effort. But I think that trying to add in some of those other elements from other lines that aren't really them is not necessarily a strong point for them. But it's hard to find something to say
That was just necessarily bad.
that was a con, because it's my kind of ship.
Right.
It's what I would go to on land if there was a land version of an Edge.
The whole land cruise.
Right. Right. Life with BS said the restaurants and the food experience was unmatched to anything else I've ever been on. Customer service was a plus. They did literally everything they could to make me feel comfortable. And
Absolutely.
that is 100 facts, no cap. Vandessa says, I did it solo and it was a vibe.
I know.
So good running into you guys again as well.
Hey, Trippin'
who
Texans.
should set sail on the Celebrity Ascent? What's
Everybody.
our final takeaway on the Ascent?
Everybody.
No, I can't say everybody.
I would say definitely, it's definitely a couple vibe. It's definitely a grown and sexy vibe. It's definitely a solo trip vibe.
If you're traveling with kids, it may not be.
It's not your vibe.
It's not your. No.
It's not your vibe.
No.
You can. We're not saying that kids aren't allowed, because they are. Celebrity is a family cruise line,
Right.
And they do have kids areas, but this is not the ship where you will see many kids on.
No, it's not. No. So it's the closest thing to an adult only version without being an adult only version, like Virgin, in my opinion. So. However, if you are one of those that want a more sophisticated cruise experience, think honeymoon or anniversary.
Yes.
If you like luxury.
But you don't want to spend a luxury price tag.
No, because the price tag is generally going to be a little higher than some of the mass market lines. Mm-hmm. It's worth every
totally worth it.
penny. Worth it.
Totally worth it.
Hands down. If I had graphics and stuff to play, I'd have like graphics of celebrity
The theater's good for old bones.
being at the top.
What do you mean by that? Let's see.
Being at the top. Let's answer a couple of more questions, get through the comments, and then we're gonna get out of here for the night. And I need to rest up a little bit. Like I said, it's been a long week, long 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Event Yours Spirit says, question: does the Ascent's Martini Bar have a frosted bar top like in the other shops? No. It's more of like a black marble.
I never actually sat at the bar.
You can get some good reflection shots from it, but
I never actually sat at the bar.
It's really nice. January St. James says, Celebrity is a grown folks cruise line, resort vibes, relaxing, good food, great drinks. Plus, if you purchase a bottle of liquor at the port or on the ship, you can bring it straight to your cabin. Yes,
that's facts.
That is facts, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Until we got on board. You can purchase alcohol in port, bring it back to your cabin, open it up, and drink that bad boy.
Yeah, they don't make you check anything.
Nope. Grown folks, y'all. Grown folks. Event Yours of Spirit says, question: what is the best bar on the Ascent? Ooh,
that's a tough one.
That's a tough one. If you like entertainment and martinis,
the Martini bar.
If you like a great cocktail and mas, the world famous cocktail bar.
World class.
Yep. World class cocktail bar is your spot. It was my spot.
Going for views and some decent cocktails. Sunset bar.
You can't go wrong. The bars were barring.
The bars were barring.
Elaine says, I believe each cruise line plant people on ships to see the going-ons and what's appealing, and they adapt and will settle differences. That is true.
That is very true.
Just like you have shoppers that go through
They have
stores,
secret shoppers. They have secret sailors.
Sailors at sea.
Yeah.
Rowan Griffin says, happy Sunday, just now flying back from the MSC Euribia.
Nice.
Life is BS says, yeah, the show was great.
The show was awesome.
The show was awesome. A couple of people saying hello to everybody. Let's see.
Hello.
Carlene says, Addy and Terry, have you all been on the Edge already? That was we were the very first sailors on the very first Edge class ship ever.
We did
5 years ago.
Very first Edge preview sailing.
So yeah,
yes.
we were excited.
So we were very eager to sail on the Edge back then, and so we were very eager to sail on Ascent just now, and we are sad both times were just previews. So we are very looking forward to Alaska.
So if you want to buy my Icon sailing, I would love to switch that out for the Ascent again. Yes. Thank you, KB. Yeah, Cowboys, come on, man. We doing our thing, yo.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not going to jinx it. Brother Mallet says, question, Terry, did you see Margaritaville of the Sea is going to have a sister ship?
Yes.
All right, so. All right. I may delete this after I say it. But I'm actually curious to give the new one a try.
Y'all, this is news to me. You got some thumbs up off that.
I'm actually curious.
Oh, because it's a coaster ship.
To give it.
Is that why?
Well, it's a little newer, yeah, but I would go and I think.
You think you want to try it now?
That might be the Margaritaville at sea for me to try.
Well, 2024. Is it 24? Is it next year?
Yeah. Stay tuned. I
This
I
is
was,
news
I was
to me,
thinking
y'all.
of that, and I was wondering if I was going to make mention of it, but since somebody asked the question, I
Brother
think,
Malik,
for now, unless I see something else
you've got lots of laughs
in
off of
between,
this.
then, but I might. I'm not doing the original one. No, let me be clear. Hell no, I'm not doing the original one, but the new one I might consider. I'm just saying.
You've got some quite
All right.
a big laugh.
Brian Martin says, question, how was the food on the Ascent?
Fabulous.
Yeah, no way around it. It was amazing.
Yes.
Gwendolyn says, heated pool.
Yes.
I'm in.
The
yes.
plunge pools were heated.
Life is BS says, the food was crazy. I've never seen a C-Day brunch like Ascent C-Day brunch. Facts. Crawfish, lobster, ribeye steaks on the buffet. Man, people were lined up like
There,
a half an hour with their plates in their hands, standing in line like.
and it wasn't like they were restricting how much you could take because it was a buffet. So you literally saw people with like a mound of lobster on their plate and a mound of cocktail shrimp. It was.
So with that being said, I missed out.
Yeah.
This one over here kept telling me about it, and I'm thinking, she knows I'm down here recording content in the martini bar. She'll go up and secure the bag for us. But she didn't. And
because what was Addy doing?
I missed out on all the goodness of.
Because what was Addy doing while you were recording martini content?
You were there, and you could have secured a spot. You could have gotten a plate or two and found the seat.
But what was Addy doing while you were securing martini content?
I'm not gonna go there.
I'm gonna go there because you're making it sound like I missed out on the bag.
As far you know what, I wasn't gonna go here.
What was Addy doing?
You sat down and ate you some food while I was down there.
No, I
you?
didn't.
And then you tried to play it off.
No, I didn't. Hand to God. No, I did not. I was cussing you out because I was missing out on some lobster and some crawfish.
No, I think you actually had your lobster and crawfish.
No, I did not.
Just didn't want to tell me to come. I'm just.
No, I did not. Because I told you while I was recording, and I have witnesses because several other people saw me walking the ship and recording.
RN Healthy Life says, question, was there a chef's table or tour on Celebrity?
Yes, there is a chef's table as part of the Le Voyage with Daniel Boulud, or by Daniel Boulud. There is a chef's table. I do not know how much it is, but it is restricted to, I want to say, 12 people.
But you know what? We gotta. Celebrity is where we were introduced to our best freaking eating experience.
If we would have been vloggers
back then, yo, that would have been a viral video, hands down. I promise you,
y'all.
Woo.
Let me give you a recap. Okay, this was on Celebrity Silhouette for Thanksgiving 2017. This was our very first celebrity cruise before Thanksgiving became a thing and a lot of people started cruising for Thanksgiving. So we're doing specialty restaurants because that's what we do.
Yeah.
And it was called Murano. It's fabulous. If you ever do go on a Celebrity Silhouette and you eat at Murano. I wonder if they still do it.
My taste buds are dancing with joy right now.
Okay, so it was $125 with wine for a 7-course prefix meal.
We were so full and so going on that thing. I had never eaten that much in my life. I had never drunken that much in my life back to back. I literally wanted to tell them,
stop.
Don't bring no more out.
Because, mind you,
try to be grown.
It's a prefix meal. And if you've ever done a course prefix meal, you would think that the courses are small because they're expecting you to eat 7 courses. And in a prefix meal, they're going to bring you an amuse-bouche, which is that little taster before dinner. And then they're going to bring you palate cleansers between courses, especially between a heavy course or like a fish course and then a steak course. They're going to bring you a palate cleanser. And then before dessert, they bring you a pre-dessert. So all of this was included. And usually at a normal land restaurant, the courses are going to be much smaller because they're expecting you to eat all this food. Celebrity said, nah. We're going to bring you a full plate.
Bro, we shut the restaurant down.
A full plate for each course. And the wines pairing was not a 2-ounce pour, like for a tasting. It was a full 4.5 to 5 ounce pour for each course.
So we're just going to say that.
We hope they still do that. It was a special thing for Thanksgiving.
Jeez.
So Jesus Lord.
That's the meal that you get when you go up yonder. If going up yonder,
if you
that's
could
the last
request
meal.
a last meal. They gave us the menu, so I'll post the menu one day.
Sydney Stevens says, question, if you're on the balcony and that accordion door closed and the window open, did the AC stay on in the rest of the room?
No.
No.
If it knows if the window is
If
open.
the window comes open, that goes off. But as long as the window's up and everything else is open, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Carlene says they had Tai Chi 101, and I tried that out one morning. They grow herbs up there, so there was an aromatherapy component. The instructor incorporated during the class. Just fancy pants all around.
That's awesome. And see the fact that they had a free like Tai Chi class.
Yeah.
That's epic.
G Fox says, so basically what y'all saying is get ourselves on the ship to enjoy all the goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, 1,000%.
You and Ashley would love it because you guys are foodies and you guys would enjoy everything.
Yeah. Sydney says, question, is the food during the day at Eden included or an extra fee?
It is included. The only thing you pay for in Eden is cocktails and the specialty dining at night.
Lisa W says, question, do you think the vibe on the Edge for 3.0 will be the same as Ascent?
Yes. Even more so because it's a lot more of
No, I'm not going to say that.
What?
I don't want to get people
Hyped up?
The experience of the ship and everything that we've just gone over will be
The same.
The entertainment may be a little bit different. Because it's going to be a little bit different audience.
Because it's Alaska.
On board. Now, it can or cannot. I have been talking to one of the lead DJs on board to see if they would be coming back for us or could come back for us.
Oh, what's her name? Yeah, she was cool.
She's amazing. And that would help. But it's going to be similar vibes. Musically, maybe a little different, but not much. And then I could be wrong. That's just my thoughts. I'm just thinking first time Alaska, Edge class ship, different clientele, maybe a little different vibe than Caribbean. But
True.
And it's not
True.
inaugural sailing. So,
True.
But I'm still looking forward to it either way it goes.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Lovey Love says, yes, Addy is the cocktail lady on 2.0. I kept asking what you're drinking, especially the race car. Dale Coleman in the house. What up, brother Dale?
Hey, Dale.
Says, hey, family, I'm
love
here.
your
I'll be
picture.
calling you soon to get on your nerves. We love you guys.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Cheryl says, Terry, you almost forgot to sip.
Right?
My bad. I've been doing that lately.
Right?
Miss Faith McT. What's up,
Hi.
lovely? She says, I was patiently waiting for the cocktail, but I'm already drinking. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Had us waiting.
John H says, question, does Celebrity honor Royal Caribbean's diamond for daily free drinks?
That is a very good question. Send me an email of that so I can find out.
G Fox says, I'll be ready for the fire sale. Carlene says, hey, Coco. Coco said, unacceptable.
I know. I don't even know. He's asleep
Let's
now.
see here. Sydney says, absolutely interested in a group cruise, but there will be new ships by 25.
Yes, the new one will be the Excel.
Let's see here. Yes, Levy Love says the Excel is coming in 2025. Kelly says falling asleep in the club and the shows.
Oh, no.
Let's see here. Dale says no doubt 3.0 here we come. Life is BS says C-Day.
Yeah, C-Day was...
January St. James says, did you try the donuts?
Okay, so here's the thing about the donuts on Celebrity. And here's the thing about donuts for Addy and Terry. Just like cocktails and just like burgers and pizza, we consider ourselves a bit bougie and snobbish when it comes to donuts.
We are.
You know good and well you are bougie when it comes to donuts.
I mean, I'm not a Dunkin' Donuts cake kind of donut guy.
You don't like Dunkin' at all.
I don't. That's why I just said I'm not a Dunkin' Donuts cake kind of donut guy.
But their donuts aren't cakey.
But they are. They're thick.
They're donuts.
Donuts should not be thick.
It's a donut.
I should not need. I should not need to drink water after a donut.
Okay, so now, can you see the conflict?
A crispy creamish or
it's too sweet.
A nice fluffy yeast from a mom and pop donut company.
Yeah,
yes.
To give you background,
the kind that melts in your mouth.
We seek out donuts, just like we seek out speakeasies.
I wouldn't say all that.
We do.
I wouldn't say all that.
When we go to places, we do try to find a good donut. Well, don't go there.
Kelly Tony says, at least we know everyone will be definitely eating and drinking on 3.0.
But to get back to her answer.
What?
The donuts on
You still talking about the donuts.
We didn't like the donuts.
Oh, finish with the donut. I didn't have a donut on the
You did too.
No, I didn't. Oh, I did have a donut
Don't go
on the
You said they taste like Dunkin'.
They were okay, but I think by the time I got to the donuts, I had
eaten all the other desserts.
So I can't fairly rate it. It wasn't. I ate more than one, so
you took a bite out of each type.
Yeah.
I can say this. Celebrity is one of those cruise lines where the buffet or their dessert department gets Addy kudos all around.
Bro, they make real desserts on that thing.
Because
ain't no custards. Ain't the same.
No, but if they do have custard, it's really good freaking custard.
They made real desserts on
and
that bad boy.
And they make cake that tastes like cake, like red velvet tastes like red velvet, and the chocolate cake tastes like chocolate cake. And so if it was the cheesecake was real cheesecake, not some mousse, no bake cheesecake. So the pastry department on Celebrity,
boss
10 out of 10.
Boss.
There we go.
Boss, man. That's the only way to.
You had to.
My sparkling water was like, yo. So sorry about that, guys.
I thought something was wrong with you.
No, man. Shout out to Natasha L for that super chat. Thank you, man. Let me drop some dollars on Natasha L. Appreciate the love, man.
Thank
you for supporting the channel. I still got to replace this computer, so that's definitely going to help out, man. Thank you for investing in our channel. I really appreciate that. Bit Yours of Spirit says Krispy Kreme can kick rocks. Those are set up to give you diabetes. Dunkin' Donuts are true
donuts. Thank you.
Give me a donut because I don't want no donut.
Because a donut. Krispy Kreme is way too sweet.
They are now.
They are way too sweet.
They are now. I will give that.
Dunkin' Donut is like the perfect amount of bread to frosting. It has the great frosting to donut ratio.
Dunkin' Donuts, stick to coffee, leave the donuts alone.
Oh, them's fighting words.
Oh, well, we're going to be fighting. Natasha, thank you. Thank you again for your super chat. We really appreciate you. Stacy says, me too, at Camlin for the win. Yeast are just okay to me and tend to lack flavor.
Oh.
How dare y'all assault me over my choice of donut?
Guys.
These are fighting words. Event Yours of Spirit says Krispy Kreme also causes accidents. People down here in Georgia lose their minds when the hot side comes on.
Right?
Natasha, man, thank you. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, Mishi Rose says, what other cruise lines have real food? Because I'm a bit bougie too.
All of them have some degree of good food. You do. Then who's wrong? Who does not have good food? Real food.
There are only two lines I can, for me,
hands down say
legitimately have good food. And that is Celebrity's Edge Class of ships and Virgin Voyages.
And Norwegian's Prima Class.
Oh, yeah.
And Royal Caribbean Specialty Dining.
No. But
you're going to say that about 150 Central?
But that's just one restaurant. We're talking overall.
And Jimmy's Italian?
So overall,
and Hooked?
I just thought about that. So, Yes. My choices for food at sea go to the Prima class of Norwegian.
Okay.
The Edge class of Celebrity.
Okay.
And Virgin Voyages.
I can agree with that.
Did I fix it?
You
I
fixed it.
Okay.
But if you're going to stick with main cruise lines, like the big three, I actually prefer them cold to Crucia with C. I actually prefer them cold
Kelly,
as well.
Kelly, I'm with you. Okay. Okay.
I actually think
Cynthia
that
says,
some of the free options on Carnival are actually pretty good because nobody beats a Guy's Burger.
But we talk about overall. You keep.
That's
going,
what I'm saying.
You keep going now.
Specifics.
Let's get back to these donuts, since people are into the donuts.
Y'all are ramping up over donuts.
Life is
okay.
says the best donuts come from a place where it only says the word donuts in front. If the sign has extra words, don't even try it.
That is so true. Some of the smallest mom and pop shops that just say donut.
Bridget says Krispy Kreme, me please.
Yes.
Stacy says cake donuts
cake
are the
donuts
champs.
for the win.
Oh, here we go. Y'all
A
can...
dense cake donut.
Terry, dude, ain't nothing better than a nice, dense cake donut with some milk or coffee to dunk it in. Dunkin' sucks now. Okay, I'm with you.
I
on
like
that.
Dunkin'.
Six says, how Terry gonna make coffee Dunkin' specialty instead
And
of
it's
donuts?
literally the name, Dunkin' Donuts.
Bridget says, I'm with you. I'm just saying. All right, shout out to Terrence M. Simmons. He says, booked on the Ascent for a back-to-back
Hi,
November
Terrence.
24th. First half is a 9-day ABC cruise with a 7-day
Ooh.
Eastern. Looking forward to the wine pairing.
Nice.
Man, you're going to have a
16
blast.
days.
Carla G says, what's your take on cronuts?
We've had them, and he's actually had the original cronut
Yes, I
in New
have.
York,
And they are amazing.
and they were really good.
They were amazing.
They're really good.
Yes.
I actually tried to make my own version of a cronut. Remember that?
They were okay. Cynthia says, ironically, I find Krispy Kreme filled donuts are good, not as sweet as the glaze.
I'm just not a
Facts.
big fan of filled donuts.
Facts. Eddie says, question, did you ship the new Icon class ship, the Star of the Sea? Will you sell on it?
We did check it out. It's still outrageously priced. It depends on if we like Icon.
So I'm involved in a chat, a brotherhood of fellow creators, and we were talking about the Star of the Seas.
Star of the Seas.
And I made a comment, and I want to go back and pull this comment that I said to them.
Oh, because it was hilarious.
When
you read it to me.
when we were talking about this this trip. Now I gotta go find it. Let me see. What did I say when we started talking about the Star of the Seas? Well, first off, Addy and Terry will be done with inaugural sailings.
Yeah, we putting that out there.
After the Icon of the Seas.
Yeah.
It's just not worth the amount of money and the headache and all the other stuff that goes with it. However, if a cruise line wants to have us come out and we're getting paid
If we get invited.
to do
Absolutely.
that, by all means. But as far as going in our pockets with our coins, nah, that's done. 2024 is the end of, the Icon will be the end of inaugural sailings for us.
Yes.
But going back to the Star, and most of us in this chat were in agreement. I said, like, after what we just spent on the Icon, can we just get an icon of the lake or icon of the pond? Hell, an icon of the creek, because the seas is too damn expensive. Did I answer the question?
Yes, you did.
Did I?
I want an icon of the pond.
The seas is too expensive.
The seas is just too much.
Give me a little smaller version of that.
I need an icon of the pond.
Cruising Caper says, y'all heard what A-Train said about donuts.
I mean...
Mishi Rose says, I did like Virgin Voyage. Just got off the MSC and the food was a bit mediocre.
It is.
Stacy says donut plant here in New York City is fire. Okay.
Okay.
Gotta check that
We'll
out.
check that out next time we're in New York. Hey,
Sugar
Sugar.
says, hello, I was on the celebration. I had my first guy's burger. It was okay, but I love sauce.
Okay.
Cam Lynn for the win says Dutch Girl Donuts in Detroit, Michigan is bomb.
I've never even been to Detroit, so
What up, though?
I need to go there
He
to try.
says Dunkin' is dry. Facts.
It is not. You got to get the right one.
Carla G says, Stacy, I'm Googling New York donuts. I'm probably going on a field trip.
Sounds like fun.
Carlene cosigns Gee. Dry
They're
Dunkin'.
not dry, y'all.
Let's see.
You got to get the right coffee
Lovey
or
Love
drink.
says, when are we doing the icon? We're doing the inaugural,
The
at the end of
inaugural
January next year.
27.
Harry says, Terry, I'm with you. The problem is, don't none of y'all know what a good pastry is. Oh, go to New Orleans and you get a real donut from Mackenzie's.
Okay, so I'm going to put you there. You right, because I grew up in Louisiana. But if I'm in Louisiana, I ain't eating a donut. I'm going for the beignets.
Booyah.
I'm not eating donuts. I actually didn't even know growing up
I'm sorry.
what a donut was until we moved back to Minnesota because all we ate were beignets.
Yeah, man. Gotta get
That
the
was our
beignet.
pastry.
See, and Terrence says, once you try glazed beignet, all other donuts will take a back seat.
Now, icon of the creek.
Keisha says, I'm just...
But yes,
Did I miss a body of water in my explanation of we ain't doing it no more?
you're getting lots of laughs.
Man, I'm just saying, man. Carly said, wait a minute, they glaze beignets?
Yes. They
Kelly's-
stuff them, they glaze them.
Kelly says, I don't even like coffee either.
You know, like the.
Cam
See?
Lynn says, yes, Terry,
Y'all
what
just
up,
hate-
though? What up, though?
Y'all just hating on Duncan.
Bridget says, Sugar Rush in Houston is the best.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Uzziah Sam's 43 says, watching my first Sunday sip. Glad to be here, man. Listen,
Welcome. Where's the thing?
let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you for speaking up because we have a lot of people that watch the Sunday Sip. Here's my
There you go, man.
A lot of people watch the Sunday Sip but don't comment.
So thank you.
Thank you for
joining.
joining.
Hopefully you like the channel, you subscribed and turned on the notification bell and all that and hit the thumbs up button for us. We really appreciate it. But thanks for coming over. Marla Walkup says, the only Dunkin' I like is the cornbread donut. They're hard to find, but so good.
That is true. They really only come out. They're seasonal. They come around in the holidays. They're probably out now. You've never had the Dunkin' cornbread donut,
No.
dude.
Really?
Dude.
The cruising man. All this starting from here. We like the donuts on the Celebrity Ascent.
Hey,
the
we're connoisseurs of food, darling.
Shout out to the Cruising Max from Texas.
Hey.
Just arrived back from the Harmony of the Seas. How did you guys
Did
like
you
it?
like the harmony? That's one that we haven't done.
Stacy says, question, how did you guys like the smart elevators on Venezia?
I actually really do like smart elevators. I think that all cruise lines should adopt them in some form or fashion.
I agree.
They are on the Ascent. Wait, no, they weren't.
No.
They what?
were.
MSC.
Yeah.
They were on MSC.
Seascape.
The Seascape. So I do like the I had to get my cruise ships right. But yeah, I like the fact that you push the button outside and it lets you know what elevator to go to and you not have to worry about it. I like the smart elevator.
Boom. Cynthia Lipsy says, beignets for the win, glazed or stuffed.
They're so good.
Star Sandifer says, icon of the lagoon. Hey, man. I'm just saying. I'm just being real.
What's another? We need another small body of water.
We are going in a new direction in 2024. I'm just trying to let y'all know.
We need another small body of water.
Lovey Love says, I'm going on Icon in April. I'll wait to watch your vlog to make sure I don't miss anything.
Well, we'll put it this way. We plan on vlogging.
Icon of the puddle. That's more like it.
But our vlogs may be different. That I say plan to watch a lot of other content creators as well because we're going to be focusing on some other stuff for Icon. But do watch. By all means, do watch.
B-Dub says beignets for the win. Donuts can't even compete.
Can't compete with the
Mario says Dunkin' Donuts are not fresh. I prefer to order from places that make their donuts on site. If
That
I'm
is
not
true.
mistaken, they are frozen and they thawed them bad boys out. So why in the heck would I want to eat a Dunkin' Donut?
because they're still good.
Mary Williams says Donut King in Honolulu.
Oh.
Stacy says, Addy, I booked on a cruise. I would like you to take over. I don't have patience. Sending email now.
Thank you, darling.
Cruising Max says, love the harmony of the seas.
Sounds good.
Elaine
Icon
said,
of the
small body of water, icon of the tub. Okay. Tracy M says, icon of the puddle.
Oh, God.
I know some people that, okay, I can't be talking about it. I just thought about it. Okay, Stacy says, it's been a week. I think you can still take it over. Okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Uncle O says, Duck Donuts in D.C. is like that.
Okay.
Michelle says, icon of the river.
You guys are so creative.
And G Fox says, I remember when Duncan made them on site.
Thank you.
They did back in the day. Or
Back
at least
when-
that's what they said on the commercial. I don't know how true that was, but
He said, time to make the donuts.
right? That was it, right? Time to make the donuts. And y'all ain't making nothing but putting them
make
bad boys
the
into
donuts.
whatchamacallit. I'm hoping that Cydia was trying to say duck donuts, so we're gonna keep that moving. Debbie says, hey.
Keep it PG.
That was kind of like the conversation with my brother and sister-in-law last night when we were
Oh,
talking. We're not gonna
my
go there. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep
She
it moving.
says she want to.
We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. Debbie
But you let it.
we gonna keep it moving.
You got to at least let them know
All
what
right.
we were talking
No,
about.
no. Debbie Anderson says, hey, Addy and Terry, good to see you too. Looking forward to seeing you again for 2.5. Can't wait
Yes.
to see you again.
We are so excited for
Carly says Duck
2.5.
Donuts originated in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, I believe, and we have a branch up here.
I've never heard of Duck Donuts, but that's a very funny name.
Yeah, Kid Hill 33 says, I was looking forward to World America, but the Ascent is my go-to now.
I am looking forward to both. I
Okay.
mean, I want to sell the Ascent.
Here we go. We got some more, and we got to get out of here.
Oh, my God.
Uncle O says, icon of the storm drain. Towns PhD says, icon of the teardrop.
That's what I can afford.
Cynthia says, LOL, Duck Donuts are awesome. Angie Berlow says, oh my God, has anybody told you that you look like Tyler?
Yeah. Go back and watch some of our older sips. I don't know if Terry removed them yet, but we had a whole Sunday sip of Terry comparisons of who he looked like.
Sydney says, icon of the swamp. Get raped.
Right.
Oh, okay. Cruising Caper says, icon of the ditch.
I could probably afford that one too.
Oh. Carly says, what kind of donuts?
What kind of donuts?
Also, says Cynthia for show. Cynthia says, that happens all the time.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm grateful. CC says, icon of the canal.
Y'all got me over
Couple
here
of
hot.
icon of the canals.
Oh,
Carla says, icon of the petri dish.
oh, God.
Another icon of the tub.
Oh, God.
Tiff B Dub says that bacon maple donut at Duck Donuts is so good.
Any kind of donut that's got bacon and maple on it.
Yeah, it's bomb.
It's bomb.
Kelly says, I think there may be a Duck Donut here in Tennessee, but I could be mistaken.
Oh, Lord.
Charlene says, icon of the cheeks, carnival conquest or freedom of the seas.
That's the hood shit.
Yeah, facts. So, roll it. They got one for you if you want one. Joy says, icon of your bank account.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Oh.
D&W Loves the Crew says, when my husband leaves for work, he says he's going to make the donuts, but never brings donuts home for me.
Right? Right?
Elaine Cambridge says, Medea. Hold on, wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Okay, we don't do that.
Don't go there.
Show Cruise Fund says, good evening, everybody. What are you sipping on? Eggnog.
Eggnog tonight with Metaxa brandy.
Mario says, icon of the swamp sounds like it might be a fun airboat ride. Actually, it does.
That actually does.
Z-Show Cruise
They
Fund
need to
says,
put that
I
in
have
the
13
Everglades.
days until I'll be on the Carnival Jubilee, December 23rd.
Oh, fun.
Cheryl says, I was watching The View the other day when Tyler Perry was on there. I said, yep, Terry looks like him. Cruising Caper says, we have Duck Donuts. And with that,
Everybody.
man, it's time for us to get out of here. We've done an hour and 40 minutes, and y'all...
We
pure
done went
fashion.
from donuts to cruises
we didn't, you know.
to thinking you're Tyler Perry lookalike again.
Oh, so hopefully you guys had fun hanging out with us on this Sunday sip. Hopefully we answered as many questions as we could about our journey on the celebrity ascent. I'm gonna try now that hopefully, Lord willing, things have slowed down to get some more content out on that ship, and we got stuff coming left and right for the next couple of months. So we're gonna be super busy.
Yes.
We also have something that if it pans out is going to be an amazing thing for the channel next year, and I'm just so excited about that. We cannot mention anything about it right now, but
Nope.
Man, that would be huge.
It's going to be epic if it goes through.
That would be huge, man. Let's see here. What else we got?
Emmett Smith, that's the other.
What?
They're saying who you look like.
Okay, Stacy says Emmett Smith.
So
DNW Love the Cruise says they booked for MSC next month in January.
Which ship?
Cruising Caper says blessed week, everyone. Shout out to our fam, man, our brother and sister love life.
I need to
with
email
us
you. I'm gonna
TV.
text you.
What's up? Yo, I had to just shoot that up on the screen.
I'm going to text you, Lynette. I got your text the other
That's
day.
what's up. Good live, everybody. So coming up, man, we got more stuff to talk about, all that good stuff.
Including more donuts.
Including more. This thing just went left, like, real quick.
It's a Sunday sip. It always goes
It
left.
does. It does. Once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, everybody, for all your heartfelt condolences. It meant a lot. It was a really interesting week for me. But the celebration yesterday was truly a celebration. And
So much fun.
you know, I didn't even realize I have no grandparents now.
I know. It's a hard club to come to. Welcome.
Yeah, like life is lifing. But
Life is lifing.
You know, if you guys are dealing with the same thing, just know that you got us. We're here. We got your back. We love you. We thank you for every click, every view, every subscribe, every second that you think about us, and every time you share and you come and watch us. With that being said, man, have a blessed, beautiful, wonderful week. If you want to book a cruise, you know what to do. Hit us up, Addy at AddyandTerry.com, Terry at AddyandTerry.com. Go back, watch the replay. We want to go on Virgin. Scan that QR code. We love y'all. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.